This is Ana Sofia Pujol, and this video will help you out how to figure out what career you want to study. I know that is a struggle that we'll have, not knowing what we want to do for the rest of our life. Whereas if we're like in our senior year or our junior year, there's a lot of pressure going on us. Nobody has warned us that this will be so hard for us choosing what we want to do. So I have looked everywhere for a video who can give me stats, tips, and I have found none. So I'm really hopeful that this video can help you. I'm going to give you a lot of steps that you may follow to figure out what career you want to study. And by a lot of steps, I mean like 10 steps that are really helpful because it helped me to choose what career I want to study. Most important of all, know yourself. By know yourself, I mean study yourself. Make a list. What things do you like? Do you like hang out with your friends? Do you like animals? Do you like TV programs like Criminal Minds? Maybe you can be a cop. This is better if you start studying yourself in your junior year. Because if you're in your senior year, the time puts a lot of pressure in you. Maybe things cannot turn in your way. Things will not happen the way you thought it will happen. So, if you're in your junior year, start thinking about it because in your senior year it will be a lot easier.
You must be this tall.
Make an aptitude test. That's really helpful, and it helped me a lot. It's better if you don't do it online, but if you do it online, I have a website that is really good. That's where I make mine first because then I make one at school. But I have the link below. It won't choose if you can click on it if you are interested in making the aptitude test. It's not telling you what you have to study. It's just a tool to make it easier to know yourself. This can help. Step number 1, to look at the things that you're good at. There's a lot of things that I'm good at, but I don't see myself being an engineer or for example, but an aptitude test will help you a lot.
Already bought a ticket and there's no turning back now. Round and round.
Step number 3 is to make your top 10. You choose the careers that you like the most or you think that you will be able to study in the future and start discarding one by one and search for one and neat.
But you already bought a ticket and there's no turning back now.
Please know your skills. You should know your skills. You should know what you're good at. Maybe playing the guitar, singing, being good at sports like soccer, football, basketball, or even being good at advising people.
We go, will I catch up to love? I can never tell.
Step number 5 will be basically just asking a friend or a family member what are you good at. Because maybe in this time I see myself as a doctor. And I'm close to that idea. But maybe I can ask a friend if they see me like a graphic designer. I have never thought about that. So sometimes it's good to see outside the bubble because it help you out to decide this important decision that you're making right now.
This horse is too slow.
Number 6 is basically just to decide what are your priorities. We're such in this important year, senior year, and I know everybody's telling you like, enjoy your senior year, this will be the last year you see your friends, your classmates, and blah blah blah, but you know, we have to face reality. Next year we're going to college and basically we're not gonna live life this easy anymore. So we have choice to make. And it's better if we make the right choices, you know? And it's much better if you start deciding what you want to do and start organizing everything on time. Because if you put everything in the last minute, nothing's gonna result the way you want to.
We're always this close. Almost.
Step number 7 is basically connected to step number 1 somehow because to this point, you should already have studied yourself and know what are your weaknesses and what you're good at. The point of this step is that, for example, your weakness is afraid of talking in public. You should practice it. You should gather around, I don't know, your teddy bears, your family, your friends, choose topics, make speeches, and talk in front of them. You should practice to make that weakness another thing that you're good at.
Bought a ticket and there's no turning back now. Round and round like a horse.
Step number 8 is to search for a job that appeals to your personality. For example, if you want to be a teacher, you should go to a kinder and be a volunteer in there. I can give you an example of my personal life. Last year, in my junior year, I made an internship in a veterinarian because I want to study veterinary science, and everything was great. I was there and I was watching him doing all the stuff, and I was like thinking, I want to do this. I want to learn how to do this, and oh my God, I'm learning. I have this experience and blah blah blah. Then was the time to make a surgery to this cat. I think there was a sterilization. Okay, the doctors start getting all the things, and I was like there, really excited because yeah, I'm gonna be in an operation of a cat. Okay, then he started opening the cat and was like, okay, I promise to you it was not disgust or anything like that. It was just impressive that I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna pass out or something like that. So he started like explaining me like, you see this is blah, and blah, things like that, you know. And I was there, and I don't know what happened, and I only thought that I'm gonna die in here. So I just walked, and when I was walking, I literally fell down and grabbed the table with all the cat opening it, and I fell on the ground, and the doctor was helping me, and it was terrible. But you know what? I loved it. And the next other day, I was really ashamed, but
We go. Will I catch up to love? I can never tell.
it's basically a personal step. Because I think that many people like me are struggling with the same situation. Like, your parents don't want you to study what you choose to study. And that's basically what happened to me. They thought that being a veterinarian will cause me a lot of problems in life. I don't know how to say it. They told me that I have to think with 3 things: my head, my heart, and my stomach. I mean, I know what I want to do. I want what I want to do, but which of them is gonna give me food to eat? That was basically my father's words, something like that. So I was all depressed, and I didn't want to be an architect, but my family want me to be that. My family expect me to be something really huge in this life, and I just want to cure animals. So that was really tough, but you know what? I faced them and told them, you know what? It's gonna be my life. Maybe I will not have money, but I know I'm gonna be happy. And that's step number 9. Take advices, but make your own decision. Don't let anybody, not even your mom, not even your dad, to choose for you. You're the only one who's gonna take that for the rest of your life. How can you gonna study something? So there you have it. Basically, that were all the steps that helped me out how to decide what career you didn't want to study. So don't forget to comment below if this video has helped you, because I really hope it has helped you somehow, and to like.
Why did you steal my cotton candy heart? You threw it in this damn coin slot. And now I'm stuck